creating a custom motorcycle is a sculpture out of a motor and some wheels and some mechanical parts. It's just taking those things and sculpting them into, you know, a bike that looks and rides and feels the way you want it to feel. I have never had the desire to own a new motorcycle. Ever since a kid, I just always the old bikes and old cars. I just love them, and that's part of it. You inherit the story of that vehicle and that bike when you get on it. And I often think about it. I look at old motorcycle magazines around the 60s and 70s, and I look at like guys like, you know, riding their chopper like it was a dirt bike out in the mud, or like taking a jump on it, or like, you know, horsing around, and I'm like, is that the bike that I'm riding now? But you know, that history of that motorcycle, you know, tells a story that going and buying something brand new off the lot, you just can't do. The economy has crashed, and in our generation, I mean, I'm 34, so I never knew hard times growing up, and then now we really realize that, hey, you know, 4 out of my 5 best buddies have been out of work in the last year. It's tough to get a good job now, so that's such a big hurdle, and that's, you know, I think that all of those forces have driven our generation back to seek out our roots as a culture, and I think, you know, we create things in terms of a heritage feel just because it gives us that direction that we're looking for. I think that in the modern world, you know, we are everything's virtual. We live in a virtual reality, but that's not a real connection to people. Whereas, to me, creating in terms of the tangible object and building something, that is definitely a more solid connection to myself anyways, and certainly I would think to the person that I'm helping out in building that. It all goes back to this heritage movement where people want to build, they want to create something themselves, and they want to, you know, kind of identify themselves through something that they've actually done. And I think that a lot of people, that's why they want to build a bike themselves, and is because they want to feel, you know, that sense of accomplishment and that pride and just the glory that is riding down the highway on a summer afternoon on a very cool bike that they put together themselves. To me, making a decent income, helping people fulfill their dreams is pretty cool.
Steady woman, won't you?
Check out our Bishop Garage t-shirts, hoodies and trucker caps on bishop-garage.com. Check out Bishop Garage merchandise, www.bishop-garage.com.